Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This relishing this functional way is so super, supreme, superior, Hare Krishna, that I don't want to leave that connection. I don't want to leave that link. For me, it's the most functional link to chant the name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The names, there are different names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It connects myself to through that collective heart, that congregational heart energy. And not only the energy, but also the source of that energy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And I want to open that connection, to train myself to become more receptive, to become more in sync with this functional heart energy, with this functional connection to the living. We become part and parcel of the living realization, of the Bhagavan realization, of the love of God realization, of the Lord Chaitanya realization, of the Nityananda realization. We become part and part of that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, please allow me to focus on that technique of linking, of connecting, of becoming functional. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Let me try to come a little bit closer. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yes, I was recently reading a sentence. I when it comes to mind, I write down or I type down a lot of sentences. And this sentence was about focusing. It said something like, Where I focus, there my awareness grows, there my functionality grows, there my aliveness grows, and there my bhakti grows. It comes there, my room for bhakti becomes alive. So focusing is very important. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. That invocation, it starts with that waking up, that this energy, these feelings, this aliveness, waking up that aliveness. It starts with defining the objective. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what is my objective? It has to do with Krishna, it has to do with Chaitanya. And these words are connected with all attractive, with living force, with consciousness. With functional Satchidananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, to progress, a word, a name, can be the door, can be the method, can be the realization. The name realizes. The name makes it functional, makes me realize. And when I say it makes me realize, it's equal to I'm realizing. Then it's functioning. So what is functioning? Krishna is functioning. Nityananda is functioning. Chaitanya is functioning. Radha is functioning. Oh, to have a functional Radha, to have a functional Radha here, to have a functional Krishna here, to have a functional Nityananda here, to have a functional friend Shrivas here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. When I chant the name Christ, that Christ energy, that Christ not only is energy, but that Christ consciousness, it becomes functional in me, it becomes functional, it becomes alive. So the name is the link, the word is the link, the sound vibration of the name is the link. Hare Krishna, to realize. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So what comes to mind is the word Bhagavan, 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 Hare. It's a word, Bhagavan. And I feel there is even more functionality, more aliveness, more complete personal realization in a name. In the name, when I fully focus on Radha, Krishna, Sita, Rama, wow, I feel there's a lot for me personally to focus on the name Vibhishan, Nityananda, because they really have that functionality of progress. There's progress. There's progress in incarnate as a brother of Ravan, and then find the upgrade, and then change your association, change your family, to become part of the Rama family and leave the Ravan family. Hare Krishna, and to engage there, to change your engagement, to change your focus, to change your living energy, your living force. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. When we want to have a functional link, a functional door, a functional connection, a functional progress, then we need then we need the most efficient, the most effective is when we use the name of the resident. The name of the resident. Then we become residential. Then we become in that awareness place equal to the carrier of the name Hare Krishna, Krishna. So there is a Vibhishan consciousness, and there is a Srila Gaura Haridas consciousness, there's a Johan de Mont consciousness, there is a Lalita Ganga consciousness. Hare Krishna, there is a Das consciousness, a servitor consciousness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. So, where do you want to be more alive? Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. So how do we find out where we want to be more alive? We do experiments. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. We taste, we do experiments. Yeah, we have to hear the name, the energy, we have to hear. Yes. We have to invoke. It's just like this is just a description how it works. Even the words have to, they only have meaning if we first define the objective. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So yes, these 3 steps, they are so. These three steps of invocation, they are so. There's so much in it, I feel. Let's look at them again. They are from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 1, the Spiritual Masters. I think it's verse. Let's see. Let's not think, but just look. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Yes, so this also for me a journey to go from one to feel the attraction, what really interests me, what really drives me, and to let that driving force, that's a beautiful one. It's a combination of living force and the attraction of Krishna. The driving force. Wow. Driving force. Hare Krishna. I'm also thinking of the chariot of Krishna and Arjuna and the horses, the 5 driving forces. Hare Krishna, Krishna. To let them live, let them go. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. And Sri Krishna, he has it all in his hands. He can allow the 5 horses to become functional, to become moving. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Wow. He is the empowering of all powers. That's also a beautiful one. The empowerer of all powers. He's empowering all powers. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. So Adya Lila, chapter 1, the Spiritual Masters. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. The invocation involves 3 processes: defining the objective, offering benedictions, and offering obeisances. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. One way to explore, to relish, is to start from the beginning and feel there is a progress, there is a movement, following one verse to another verse. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Another way is following the resident, focusing on the resident name. Yes, I remember Srila Karahara, he already told me this. I once, a long time ago, I now remember, asked him, where should I focus? And then he said, you focus on the last name you heard. You focus on the last name you heard. You focus on the last name you were reading about. See, somebody else was reading about, and you heard it. You are listening. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. So I start from the beginning. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual masters, the devotees of the Lord's incarnations, His plenary portions, His energies, and the primeval Lord Himself, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. So here is that name, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. That supreme functional name, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. There are more supreme functional names. Nimai Prabhu, Nimai Pandit, More Nimai Prabhu, Pandit Nadyar. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Shri Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who are like the sun and the moon. They have arisen simultaneously on the horizon of Gauda to dissipate the darkness of ignorance, and thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What the Upanishads describe as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body, and the Lord known as the Supersoul is but his localized plenary portion. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, full with 6 opulences. He is the Absolute Truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him. Yes, here we have the complete Hare Krishna, complete functionality, the complete realization, the complete living force. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachidevi, be transcendentally situated in the innermost chambers of your heart. Resplendent with the radiance of molten gold, he has appeared in the age of Kali. In the cage of Kali. Oh yes. I love more and more my slip of the tongues. He has appeared in the cage of Kali, in the age of Kali, by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So, there's an offer here. He has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before. The most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Can you imagine something more conclusive, more higher, more supreme than this? The most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. Devotional service mellow, the devotional service in conjugal love. There is sublime sweetness, supreme sweetness, functional. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare. I'm focusing on it. It makes it becomes alive in my consciousness, in my space. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Maybe I can leave out the word my. It's just space. Alive in my space. I allow allowing this aliveness in my space. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Then there are no obstacles, there are no hurdles, there are no distractions anymore. Accepting this name, focusing on this name, and leaving everything irrelevant. It's just scatters off this, it's just splits and dissolves into the background. Hare Krishna, or just in a very smooth way it dissolves into the background. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then the most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So it's offered. It's offered, and it's offered now again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. So focusing on that, it makes it alive in my space, in space. It makes it functional, relishable, and relishing. It makes me relish. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It makes me conscious. Hare Krishna. The loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, previously they separated themselves. Now these two transcendental identities have again united. Oh my God. These two transcendental identities, Identities, wow, have again united in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Wow, let's see, dive into this, focus on this. Hare Krishna, both the same in identity, Eka Atmanao. Eka Atmanao. Both in the same identity. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So there's the word Atma in this. Maha Atmanao means great souls, and Eka Atmanao means both the same in identity. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So it's soul and identification and Atma, they are connected. It's like they are the same, I feel. Hare Krishna. And identification, we can take that time, take that space. We can identify with objects in space or in time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. And when I listen to a pastime of Krishna, and I allow this attraction to work, then it's surrendering. I surrender to it. Then it pulls me in. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, yes, maybe you are not in that mood. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. But in what mood do you want to live? In what mood do you want to live? In what world do you want to live? In what space do you want to live? In what quality? In what relishing you want to live? In what movement you want to live? In what space, dham? In what consciousness you want to live? In what functionality you want to live? In what service you want to live? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Now I remember once I asked myself, how can I set priorities? How do I know what I like? How do I know my attractions? What attracts me more or less? And I found out I can ask myself, how long do I want to relish this? How long do I want to relish this? How long am I prepared to relish this? Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. And now I'm asking myself, what can I relish forever? What do I allow myself to relish forever? Separation, union, when there's separation, there is attraction. When there is union, there is identification, there's peace, peace and restlessness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I feel they can be both together, separation and union, restlessness and peace, attraction and repulsion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like, hot cannot be functional without cold. Light cannot be functional without darkness. Pureness cannot be functional without her opposite, contamination, or mixing. Purifying cannot be functional without mixing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes, so we are in this marginal position. That's very functional. Like eating butter. Butter is a mix of ghee and other substances. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. You are eating bread and butter of the most sublime taste. Like you are a bread and butter connoisseur. Hare Krishna connoisseur. Hare Krishna, a bread and butter specialist. Wow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let's focus on the butter. It all adds to the taste. The cow, the grass, the air, the gopi who milked the cow, the one who churned the butter, churned the milk into butter, the one who added love to it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It all adds up to the taste. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. The one who presented it, the glances of her eyes, the perfume, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Both the same in identity. Ik Atmanau. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So the loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, previously they separated themselves. Now these two transcendental identities have again united in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. While I'm reading this, I feel a question. Why did I incarnate in this time, in this body, in this worlds, in these worlds, in these families, in these associations? And then I feel it's perfect. It's perfectly arranged by the Supreme Facilitator. I call him Krishna, Shri Krishna. And he is with associates. He's he's in contact with associates. He's functional, communicating with associates. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. So to become a Krishna, to be a Krishna associate, you are in that dham, you are in that quality, you are in that consciousness, you are in that Chaitanya, you are in that consciousness, that living force of Krishna. Shri, Shri, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. So it's all very simple. You'll find the link if you really want to. If you did not yet find the link, there are some other priorities in your system. If you did not find the link yet, look at your priority setting and you can find out why you did not yet find the link. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let's go on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Text 6. Desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him, that she alone relishes through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. The Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appeared from the womb of Srimati Sachidevi, as the moon appeared from the ocean. May Shri Nityananda Rama be the object of my constant remembrance, Shankarshan Shesh Naga, and the Vishnus who lie on the Karana ocean, Garbha ocean and ocean of milk, are his plenary portions, and the portions of his plenary portions. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Shankarshana, Maha Shankarshan in the spiritual sky, Karana Toya, Shai, Karanodaka Shai Vishnu, who lies in the causal ocean. Garbha Uda Shai, Garbhodaka Shai Vishnu, who lies in the Garbhodaka ocean of the universe, Cha, and Paya Abdi Sai, Kshirodak Shai Vishnu, who lies in the ocean of milk, Shesha, Sheshanaga, the couch of Vishnu, Cha and Yasya, whose Amsha, plenary portions, Kala, and parts of the plenary portions, Sa, he, Nityananda Akya, known as Lord Nityananda, Rama, Lord Baram, Sharanam, shelter, Mama, my, Astu, let there be. So here I see Nityananda Akya Rama. Known as Lord Nityananda, Lord Balaram. They are the same, yes. Two names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya and Shri Balaram Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Nityananda Kya Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So where is this leading to? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. Is this love of Godhead functional in me? Wow. Is it leading to more functionality of love of Godhead? Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Wow. Hare Krishna. So when I ask a question, it's more like I'm explaining. My focus is now there. Is that Rama? Is that Nityananda? Is that Sri Radha? Is that Sri Radha Krishna Chaitanya? Is that Sri Balaram Nityananda? Is that Sri Advaita? Is that Gadadhar? Pandit? Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Is that Srivas? Srivas Thakura. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. So that's the energy when I have a question. Hare Krishna. Then my focus is attracted to it. I want to explore, inquire. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Yes. May Shri Nityananda Ram be the object of my constant remembrance. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Shankarshan, Sheshnaga, and the Vishnus who lie on the Karana ocean, Garbha ocean, and the ocean of milk, are his plenary portions, and the portions of his plenary portions I surrender unto the lotus feet of Sri Nityananda Ram, who is known as Sankarshan in the midst of the Chatur Vyuha, consisting of Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. He possesses full opulence and resides in Vaikuntha Loka, far beyond the material creation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I offer my full obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Ram. I offer my full obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Rama, whose partial representation is called Karanoda Kashayi Vishnu. Karanu Dakashayi Vishnu, lying on the Karana ocean, is the original Purusha, the master of the illusionary energy and the shelter of all the universes. I offer my full obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityanandaram, a partial part of whom is Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. From the navel of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu sprouts, from the navel of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu sprouts the lotus that is the birthplace of Brahma. The engineer of the universe, the stem of that lotus, is the resting place of the multitude of planets. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Wow. Oh, I'm getting I'm getting dissolved. Yes, that's the word. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityanandaram, whose secondary part is the Vishnu, lying in the ocean of milk. That Kshirodakashayi Vishnu is the super soul of all living entities, and the maintainer of all the universes. Krsna is his further sub-part. Well, I don't really know much about Krsna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I feel I'm going to meditate just on that name. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Maybe picture helps. Hare Krishna, Krishna. So I leave it until here, and I transcendentally continue. So let me see. Let me see. If there are any. Wow. It's like a monologue what I'm doing. And when I realize that, I feel attracted to see who is there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Look who's there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Look who's there. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Funny, hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Well, I did send you some private links. Hare Krishna, Krishna. My Sachi, Hari Bol, everyone, yes, everyone. Everyone. Hare Krishna, and everyone has this name, yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, names. Marisachi. Okay, this is Griffin Acoustics. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Welcome, Hare Krishna. I feel it's a little acoustics. It's a little uncommon name. I don't feel a person yet. Maybe I have to see. Yeah, also your picture. Hare Krishna. See the person behind. So, yes. Like I also feel attracted to Sheshnaga. Let's see if I can imagine a picture. If I can find a picture. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Shesha is a serpentine demigod, Naga, and Nagaraja, king of all serpents. as well as a primordial being of creation in Hinduism. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Sheshnaga. Hare Krishna, Krishna. I want to know more about him. So, see you. See you in another space. See you in another consciousness. We don't need to wait for another time. We can just meet each other in another consciousness. Well, realizations enough. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So we just continue. Haribol.